Hey everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back if you're not. So for today's video I have my last installment of my makeup wish list series where I've been going through all the makeup products that I have on my to buy list. So today we're going to be talking about lip products. So just before we dive in, I will have a link below in the description box to the corresponding blog post, and there you'll see a list of all the products I'm talking about with links. I will also have a link down below to the playlist of this series if you haven't seen my previous makeup wish list videos. And if you do enjoy this kind of video where I'm talking about the kind of video, and of course if you want to see more videos from me, you can subscribe to my channel if you'd like to. And finally, if you haven't seen my previous makeup wish list videos, I will be reading from my laptop where I have my list of products, and so I can also see their websites and give you more information about the products. So I will be looking down as well as at the camera. So with all of that out of the way, let's jump into it. So the first product that is on my list is a lip moisturizer, and this is the Bite Agave Lip Mask. And this, I believe I wrote down on the recommendation of Jacqueline Hill from a favourites video, that she just said that it was just the best lip moisturizer that she had found for dry lips. And it is a leave-on lip mask, so it's not one that you put on your lips, leave for a while and take off like you would with a face mask. It's basically like an intense lip balm from what I gather. And I do get quite dry lips, and I do struggle to find lip balms and lip moisturizers that really deeply nourish. You know, I have a lot of like chapsticks and lip balms and stuff that I like to use on the regular, but sometimes I guess during certain seasons or whatever, and if your lips get really dry, and you know, when you just need like something to really deeply moisturize and just like give you a fresh start again. So I'm always on the hunt for those kind of products, and this just sounded good to me. Although, side note, I have tried the Kiko lip mask, and it's actually like a little sheet lip mask that you put on your lips and leave on for a while and take off again. I tried it a couple of weeks ago, and I actually found it to be really good, but I want to try it again to see if I get the same results, and I will post that review on my blog, so keep an eye out for that. It might even be this weekend if I get a chance to try it between now and Sunday. But anyway, back to the product at hand. So on the Sephora website, this retails for $26. So for me, that is kind of expensive for a lip moisturizer, and that would be coming from Sephora, so shipping and stuff. It does have 4.5 stars out of 3,096 reviews on Sephora, so it is very highly rated and seems to be well loved. So let's just look at the details. It is described as a soothing leave-on lip mask that replenishes moisture. This innovative formula smooths, nourishes and hydrates lips with a bioactive blend of organic agave nectar, jojoba oil, vanilla, CO2 extract, and triple the amount of the antioxidants trans resveratrol found in red wine. So it's not something that I'm running out to get super soon, but I'm going to keep it on my list to see if I come across it on any like Irish or UK retailers, or if I'm over in the States, or if I just feel like splurging and going for it. So if this is something that is more accessible to you, or if you're just in the market for that kind of product, then I would definitely look into this. So then onto some lip liners, and the first brand that I have on my list is the Ben Nye lip liners. And it is just kind of the general brand of them. I don't have any specific colours picked out. But the reason is I do have one Ben Nye lip liner, which I have here. This is in the shade Super Pink, and it's just like a hot pink shade. And the reason why is because you get a lot in them. This I've had for a good while, and it's been pared down, so it's gotten smaller. But they're super long. They're one of the longest pencils that I've come across, and they're actual pencils. They're not like twists up where you only get a small amount of product. So in these you get 1.83 grams. And for comparison, in a MAC pencil, which is smaller, in a MAC pencil you get 1.45 grams. So you are getting about a quarter more in the Ben Nye pencil than in a MAC pencil, just for comparison. And these retail for $10 in the US. And I'm looking on the Camera Ready Cosmetics site. And here they have 22 shades available. $10, as I say. Oh, and it actually gives the size of 7 inches. So that's how long the pencil is. Now again, Ben Nye isn't the easiest brand to get a hold of here in Ireland, but it is something that I will keep my eye on if I do come across them, or as I say, if I am in the States, I definitely do want to pick up some more shades of these, because I think they're really good value for money. So then another brand of lip liners that I have my eye on, but again, they're kind of hard to get here, is the Colourpop Lippy Pencils. I've just heard really good things about them, and from what I can see online, I think I counted 51 shades available. So that's a huge amount of choice, and they're only $5. And you don't get as much product as in like the Ben Nye or even the MAC. You get 1 gram of product, which would be like kind of average for a drugstore priced lip pencil. So again, I'm keeping my eye on these if I come across any other retailers that are more accessible to me. If I feel like making a purchase from Colourpop, I might get a few things in one, or if I'm in the States. So then on my list, my next two things actually are things that I have crossed off because I've recently purchased them. And the first is the NYX Suede lip liner. So I have one here. This is in the shade Brooklyn Thorn. So this is 1 gram of product. So it's like a small ish pencil, but I think you really do have to love and use a pencil an awful lot to go through it. And they're not expensive, they're €5.50. So they're kind of in the same range of like the Colourpop ones in terms of like size and price. And I really like the colour range on these. On the Boots website, there appears to be 27 colours. And most, if not all, coincide with their liquid suede cream lipsticks, which I do have a bunch of. So I wanted to get some matching lip liners for those because I really like those. And I wanted to get some other nice kind of wearable shades as well. So I bought, I think, like 8 of those last week. And I did post them on my Instagram story with swatches. So do follow me on Instagram if you're not already. And then the next thing that I had on my list that I had crossed off was the Ofra liquid lipsticks. Again, it was something that I had on my list for quite a while because I just heard great things about their formula. A lot of people had them as like their favourite liquid lip formula. But again, Ofra was something that I would have to purchase online from the States. So it was on there for quite a while, and then I recently made an Ofra purchase. I talked about that in my last video. So I did finally get some colours from them, and I do really like the formula as well. I'm actually wearing them today. I'm wearing a combination of the shade Duchess, which is the new shade from the collaboration with Nikki Tutorials, with a little bit of Nude Potion in the centre just to give it a little bit of dimension. And this is from the original set of the Nikki Tutorials collaboration. So that is what's on my lips at the moment, and they are super comfortable. The finish is completely matte, but when I press my lips together, there's just like a slight little bit of tackiness still there. So they don't dry down in the sense that you feel like you could nearly crack the product off. Some liquid lips I have tried that do that, and they like literally dry down like paint, and they're not very comfortable, but these are very comfortable, I think. So next on the list is a specific lipstick shade, and it's from MAC, and it is the Peach Stock lipstick. And this I wrote down because it's a shade that P. Louise and her team use an awful lot. And it's actually something that I don't have an awful lot of in my kit or collection, is peachy shades, even though I really love them. I just don't have enough of them, I don't think. So that's a shade that I do want to get quite soon. I did try and get it recently, but they were out of stock in my local shop. So I do need to go back in and see if I can pick that up. And I do have some empty brush cleanser bottles to do a back to MAC. So this is the shade that I will go for. So this retails for €19.50. On the MAC website, it's described as a creamy beige peach, and it's a satin finish, and you get 3 grams of product in those. So then next on my list, I have a few things that kind of fall into the one, and they're kind of a brand or collection of lipsticks, and they are the Rimmel Kate Moss lipsticks. And I absolutely love these, and I basically just want to get more. So there are kind of 3 different collections. There's the original ones, which are the ones in the black tubes. There's the matte ones, which come in a red tube, and then there's nude ones, which have a nude tube. This one, which is in the colour number 3, is one that I've raved about for a very long time. It's one of my go-to nudes. You can see how nearly gone that is. I think I actually have a backup somewhere. And then from the matte ones, I have this deep burgundy shade. I have like kind of a light pink one, and I have a lovely true red one, which I can't find, must be in a handbag somewhere. And then I also have a nude one, but again I can't find that, and that must be in a handbag as well somewhere. So I do use them a lot, and I do really love them, and I think they're very good quality for the price. So they retail for €7.50 in Boots, and at the moment they're on a buy one get the second half price, and usually they're kind of on an offer, or like Rimmel do offers, as you tend to find in pharmacies and drugstores. And yeah, they're just probably my favourite lipstick formula from the pharmacy or drugstore, and I want to get a bunch more from the original collection, from the MAC collection, and from the nude collection. So the next thing on my list is the Becca Liquid Crystal Glow glasses, because I have 2 specific shades that I like. And I do believe that these are limited edition, but from what I can see, they're still in stock. So I'll have to kind of keep my eye on those and decide if I want to get some. And basically they're like a duochrome shimmery lip gloss, and I think they also have some highlighters in the collection as well. But I'd first seen these featured in a PO Box unboxing from Nicole Guerrero, and she was unboxing a load of stuff and she was swatching them, and I tend to watch YouTube while I'm doing something else. But I saw her swatching these glasses, and I had to like rewind and go back to find out exactly what they were, because they looked so cool, and so I just love duochrome things. So I found out that it was these Becca glasses, and then I saw Leisha from Xsparkage do a dedicated video about this collection, and she, like me, loves duochrome colours and products, so she was raving about them and swatching them on her lips and stuff. And I narrowed it down to 2 shades that I like, which are Pearl X Gold. So that's the one that looks kind of white in the bottle, and then it has like a gold shimmer to it. So I just think that that's probably the most multifunctional out of all of them, and it would act as a nice topper over any lip colour. And then the other colour that I really like is the Amethyst X Geode, which is like a pinky lilac-y gloss with kind of a blue shimmer shift to it. And I just thought that that was really cool and really unique looking. And I just thought if I was going to get some colours from this collection, I'd want to get one that's really unique and really cool, and one that's maybe a little bit more functional. So these retail for $22 from the Becca website, or you can also get them from Cult Beauty, where they retail for £18. So the description on the Becca website says, inspired by raw gemstones melted into liquid form, kaleidoscope pearls shift shades as they catch the light to take every lip look to the next level. Each shade features a custom mix of unique pearls blended together to create a multi-dimensional finish that flatters all skin tones. The conditioning lip gloss formula is infused with a luxurious coconut and vanilla scent and enriched with nourishing ingredients that leave lips lavishly soft and smooth. So those are a little bit of a splurge in my opinion for a gloss. I don't tend to be a huge gloss wearer, and I don't tend to buy a huge amount just because I feel like they're just sheer coverage. They don't last all day, and they're kind of things that you can kind of mix up if you wanted to create something with like a clear lip gloss and any lip colour. However, I do think that these ones are quite unique. So if I was going to get some really nice glosses, these would probably be it. And as I say, they are limited edition, so I might have to make up my mind soon. So now onto the final item on my list, and it's kind of the opposite of a lip gloss, and it is the Smashbox Instamatte Lipstick Transformer. So basically it's a product that makes any lip colour matte, and it comes in a tube that kind of looks like a little lip gloss tube, and it's in a gel form, a clear gel, and it says to apply generously over cream lipstick using finger until a matte look is achieved, but it is not for use with glosses, lacquers or balms. So I guess it's just for regular cream lipstick formulas, and this retails for €23 in Boots, and you get 10 mils. So I just thought this was kind of a more unique, cool kind of product, and something that might be useful for the kit, but it will stay on my list for the moment because I don't think it's absolutely necessary, because you can always matte lip products down with a little bit of powder. Or if you saw my makeup wish list for the primers that I want to get, I have a couple like touch-up mattifying gels that I have my eye on, and I'd love to see if they would work on the lips and kind of do the same thing. But if not, I'll definitely look into this to see what it's all about. So that wraps it up for my lip wish list and for my wish list series in general. This has definitely been the shortest one that I've done, but I've really enjoyed doing this series, and I hope you've enjoyed watching them. And as I said, I'll have a link down below in the description box to the playlist if you missed any of those. So guys, that is it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys. Sulfates and phthalates? I don't know how to say that. I have one. Maybe I should bring it over. Have I got a ruler in here? And I really liked lip suede. It is the Peach